Senator Veronica Maina, I mean, does this not border on danger, given what we witnessed the last time when the rapprochement happened between President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga that ended up with a handshake, which to some extent blurred the line between the government and the opposition to the extent that you, Jubilee members, moved on to the UDA party, blamed many things on what you termed as the handshake government, and this appearing to be taking the same political path. What does it then portend for the accountability question of the opposition holding to account the government, and for a political persona who has had that role of galvanizing the opposition to keep the government in check? The latest was the street protest about the high cost of living.
I don't think it portends any danger, because if anyone thinks it portends a danger, then is not appreciating the dynamics that are involved in the appointment of Honorable Raila into a seat, into an important seat at the AU. Why? Because the contexts are different. These are geopolitics, regional politics. It has nothing to do with the opposition or the role of the function of the opposition within the Republic of Kenya. This seat, once it's taken by Honorable Raila, which I hope he gets to occupy, he then goes to affect the politics within the continent, not internally inside the nation of Kenya. The first example you have used involved him having to co-work with the presidency. So there was a mix between the executive and the opposition, and of course that removed the boundary that where the opposition is supposed to check on the government. So the contexts are very different, the background is very different. The functions of what he's supposed to be doing is very different. Even the fact that the person who is now being nominated, the opposition leader, to that position at the AU is a Kenyan. That is the important factor. The definition of that person is supposed to be a Kenyan, and Raila is a Kenyan. And it's also, I know those pictures lit up the internet yesterday, which was quite good, because Kenyans amuse themselves with every single political move that is taken. But I guess people are mixing issues between the electoral period and the end of an electoral period and a tenure where government is supposed to be performing, and every Kenyan is supposed to be served by the same government that is called the Kenyan government. So that when you see some of the arguments that were put on social media yesterday, it's as though some people have not moved on. But for me, that those pictures portend a very good image of even Honorable Raila accepting that President William Ruto is the President of the Republic of Kenya, is very much needed and very critical towards him being able to succeed in securing that position. And I think I liked the synergy that I saw in those photos yesterday.